My mother-in-law tried to kidnap my daughter and almost got away with it. My ex-husband and I were married for 5 years, together for 10. And from the very beginning, his mother was a nightmare. She constantly belittled me, made snide comments, tried to humiliate me in front of other people at family gatherings. I put up with it because I loved my husband. Every time she said something awful, I'd tell him privately. And every single time, he'd brush it off. That's just how she is. She's just overprotective. You're being too sensitive. It got worse because I'm Hispanic and they're white. She'd make racist comments, joke about me being a gold digger, even though I earned more than my husband. She'd ask if I was legal in front of family and laugh, and my husband would laugh along. If I ever stood up for myself, he got mad at me for disrespecting her. Our daughter Lily was born 3 years ago. When she was 6 months old, she was diagnosed with an irritable colon condition. The pediatrician gave us specific instructions. Certain foods were off limits. No oils, nothing artificial, medication at exact times. I was meticulous about following doctor's orders, but my mother-in-law was deep into essential oils and natural remedies. She kept telling me Lily didn't need big pharma poison. I shut it down every time. My husband backed me up. She seemed to accept it. One Saturday, we had a wedding to attend. My mom was supposed to babysit but got sick. My mother-in-law volunteered. I didn't want her to, but my husband insisted. I wrote detailed instructions, went over everything twice. 4 hours later, my phone rang. My mother-in-law was screaming. "Something's wrong with Lily. She won't stop crying. What happened? Did you give her the medication?" I didn't think she needed it. I gave her some food and used oils to help her digestion. My blood ran cold. What oils? Peppermint and lavender, just a few drops. Peppermint oil, explicitly forbidden by Lily's doctor. Call 911, we're on our way. By the time we arrived, Lily was in the pediatric ICU. Severe reaction. Inflamed intestines, excruciating pain. Severely dehydrated. My 3-year-old was in the ICU because my mother-in-law thought she knew better than doctors. When I confronted her, she made excuses. I was just trying to help. The internet said it was good for digestion. I turned to my husband. Say something. He looked at his mother, then at me. She did what she thought was best. Those words ended our marriage. Lily spent 5 days in the hospital. When we got home, I told my husband I wanted a divorce. He was shocked. "You're ending our marriage over this? Your mother almost killed our daughter, and you defended her." I filed the next week. The custody battle was brutal. My mother-in-law made wild accusations. She accused my brother of molesting Lily, accused me of drug abuse, accused me of neglect, accused me of leaving random men alone with Lily. All lies, all proven false, but exhausting and expensive to fight. Through it all, my ex-husband enabled her. Eventually, I got primary custody. My ex got every other weekend. The court order specified no international travel without written consent from both parents. During his custody time, my mother-in-law was always there. About a year later, my ex-husband's brother Marcus married a black woman. My mother-in-law had a racist meltdown. She treated Marcus's wife horribly. Marcus finally called out my ex-husband. "Mom treats Tanya exactly like she treated your ex-wife." It started to crack something in my ex. Around this time, I started dating David. Kind, patient, wonderful with Lily. When my ex found out, he lost it. Started sending flowers and chocolates. Showed up at my door crying with an engagement ring. "I can change. We can be a family again." I said no. He showed up when David was over and screamed at him. Scared Lily. Then I noticed changes in Lily's behavior. She'd come home from her dad's, clingy and upset. One night she asked, "Mommy, do you love David more than me?" "What? No, sweetheart. Why would you ask that?" "Grandma says you have a new family now. She says you don't need me anymore." I was furious. They were manipulating my 4-year-old. Then during bath time, Lily casually said, Daddy showed me pretty houses by the beach today. Far away. He said we'd live there soon. My heart stopped. Did Daddy say when? Soon. He showed me my room. It's pink. And Daddy has a room. And Grandma has a room. I called my lawyer immediately. A few days later, I found a hidden backpack in Lily's closet. Inside, her favorite stuffed animal, clothes, a photo of her with my ex and his mother. Daddy gave it to me, she said, for our trip. He said, don't tell Mommy or she'll get sad. I documented everything. Then I got a call from the passport office. Your ex-husband attempted to renew your daughter's passport without your consent. We denied it and flagged the file. I hired a private investigator immediately. Within 48 hours, the PI discovered my ex-mother-in-law had purchased 3 one-way tickets to Mexico for my ex, Lily, and herself. Departure 10 days away. She'd already rented a house in Puerto Vallarta, 6-month rental. My ex had quit his job. They were planning to disappear with my daughter, permanently. I had a panic attack in my lawyer's office. We filed an emergency motion for sole custody. The court scheduled a hearing in 48 hours. Those were the longest 48 hours of my life. At the hearing, my lawyer presented everything. The passport attempt, the tickets, the rental, the backpack, Lily's recorded statements. My ex's lawyer tried to claim it was a family vacation. The judge wasn't buying it. A vacation with one-way tickets? She asked my ex directly. Did you attempt to renew your daughter's passport without consent? Yes, he whispered. Did you purchase one-way tickets to Mexico? Yes. Did you tell your daughter to keep secrets from her mother? He was crying. I just wanted to spend time with my daughter. By fleeing the country, the judge said coldly. That's when my ex-mother-in-law exploded. This is ridiculous. That woman has poisoned you all against us. The judge turned to her. Ma'am, you are not a party to this case. Be quiet or be removed. I'm her grandmother. I have rights. You have no legal standing in this courtroom. Sit down. The judge reviewed Lily's video testimony. My baby saying, Grandma says we're going on a long trip and Mommy can't come. Daddy said it's a secret surprise. The courtroom was silent. The judge looked up. I'm granting the mother's emergency motion. Ms., my last name, is hereby granted sole custody, effective immediately. I started crying with relief. Mr., his last name's, visitation is suspended. If reinstated, it will be supervised only, with the mother present. My ex-mother-in-law screamed, You can't do this. She's my granddaughter. Bailiff, I will make sure that bitch pays for this, she screamed as they escorted her out. The judge also placed a travel ban on Lily until age 18 and referred the case to the district attorney for possible kidnapping charges. My ex-husband later took a plea deal. 2 years probation with mandatory therapy. My ex-mother-in-law tried to contact me for months through various means. I blocked and documented everything. She hasn't seen Lily in over 2 years. Lily is in therapy, working through the manipulation. She's getting better. The nightmares are less frequent. She's learning to trust again. My ex gets 1 supervised visit per month. Lily calls him Dad, but doesn't seem excited to see him. David and I are engaged. Taking it slow for Lily. She feels safe around him. I finally feel safe. I can breathe. If I'd been a few days slower, if that passport office hadn't called, if the PI hadn't found those tickets, I would have woken up to find Lily gone, across the border, unreachable. And I might never have gotten her back. Trust your instincts. Document everything. Protect your kids. Your children's safety is worth more than keeping the peace. If you enjoyed this story, hit subscribe.